do. And it's the big theme is release. Busy, busy, busy. Two release dates have happened. One you're going to talk about right now, and another one's coming soon. And this is when it really picks up for an author, right? And it becomes busier and busier.
Yes. You spent a lot of time on the promotion, which I wasn't aware of that you'd have to do that. Less time on your writing, but I'm trying to keep that going as well. I'm starting to work on book 4, but the audiobook is now available, and it's available on 3 formats. It's Audible, Amazon, and Apple.
And what I see getting this, you really have to pat yourself on the back because you didn't know you were going to get an audiobook.
No. When I originally asked him about that, he said that wasn't economically feasible until I had enough sales to justify it. And apparently I do, because I found out through my agent that it was about to come out.
And it felt great, right? Because you're saying it's great to have another format and knowing it was pricey, right? Because when you first found out, I got to go ahead and do this audiobook, but you earned it through your sales. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Yes, and the lady that does the narration, since it's primarily from Abby's point of view, she does a really nice job with it.
So kind of expound on just that hard work as an author to know that sales justified that. Kind of explain that more to authors because authors, you got to celebrate those wins.
Yeah, you do, but you have to work hard for it, and you have to admit where your weaknesses are, and that's in promotion. So that's why I have someone like you to help me with that process. But you really do have to bust your butt and get out there and not be shy about it, not apologize for it, but to promote those books.
And say new things, new releases coming. All right. So tell us a little bit about you're getting closer and closer to the second book release, and that's making you excited.
Yes, the second book comes out July 16th, and it's The Least of These. And it's primarily there's a murder on 2 sides of the river in Nashville. One is the wealthy side, and the other is a homeless camp. And it's amazing to see how the system opens wide and pours out all of its resources on the wealthy person and kind of scoots the other one under the cover.
Totally. And how did you come up with the story? Especially looking at the first book, which was murder. This one really is giving another lesson in this mystery.
Yeah, on our road going back and forth to our church on Sundays and Wednesday nights, there's off the bridge of the interstate, there's a large homeless camp. And so that's kind of got my mind reeling about this. And then Nashville's going through its East Bank project, which are trying to renovate that whole section on the other side of the river, make that affordable housing, right, in Nashville, but also make that wealthy area with apartments and all kinds of things. And so my mind just went back and forth between the two, kind of the irony of that, and that became the story.
There is still a murder, right?
Oh, there's 2. And that's the thing is, she is torn between going between both sides, but the mayor wants her to focus on the one on the East Bank side.
Oh man. So you really have a conversation about the two camps in so many ways.
Right. And the theme for this one is every life has value.
And you're hoping through this, people are going to get to like Abby more and more with the decision, hopefully, she makes.
Right. And you also get to know a little bit about her background more than you did on the first book. And then, of course, the third book, it opens really wide on her background. And in book 4, you're kind of wrapping that section up. And then we have, the 2 more books of that story arc.
So tell me, particularly what's happening, Mitchell, when it comes to the whole story, the whole story arc that you're hoping for. You're getting feedback about the first book. You really enjoy that. And now you're writing the whole series. So you're getting to create this on the fly, but you're getting the feedback from your readers doing the events and things like that and where they want to see it
And
go.
I'm getting great feedback on that. Those who have reviewed it. I'm sorry?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, tell the great feedback you're getting from those who reviewed it or you had conversations at the events you've gone to.
Right. Um, the story arc, the sixth book, doesn't continue her series as a homicide detective, but it wraps up her past. And so this is all about reconciling her past, reconciling uh, her relationship with God, and her view of the church.
So some of them are not going to be murder mysteries, or you can't tell us
Oh,
that
it's
yet.
it's all homicide mystery. Every book is a new murder, a new mystery, but those tie into her past and uh, open up those sections.
So that's where the theme starts to get going. It sounds like to me.
Right.
You know,
And so
and
the thing, really, the overall theme for those six books is own the truth, or the truth will own you.
right, and owning that truth is the key. And then when you read these books, could you just read book two, or you definitely want them to read book one first?
You could read any of them stand alone, but you're going to miss part of what got her to that point.
And you're going to build, and that theme is going to build upon and build upon and build upon.
Right.
And what do you have, posted notes? How do you come up with these ideas when you're writing, when you're in the wherever you write? Where do you write? Every writer has their spot. Where do they go? Where do you go write?
Well, I have two. I have one downstairs in my home where my office is for our business, and I write there when I have opportunities. And I also write in my bedroom where I have my laptop when it's quiet up there.
So you pick and choose, right? And have to talk
Yeah,
with wife about when and not to overdo it, right? Writing,
yeah. And right now, I just take the opportunity where the opportunity is.
not scheduling it, just go. Okay, there's time. Let's go and do this.
Yeah, I try to write 2 hours a day. Sometimes that's in one block. Sometimes that's in 15 blocks.
And when do you have to have your next manuscript done by? Do you have
It's
a
already
deadline?
done and it's done on time. So I
Good.
have book three is right now in the hands of the police officers and the forensic pathologists, so they can check and see that I have everything in line with the policies of Metro Nashville Police Department and as well as what's accurate.
That's wonderful. So you got all those different things in place, and that's the key thing is a deadline. Writers need to live on a deadline, live on these specific things, and this book is soon get coming out. Do you have book signings right off the bat when the book comes out in July?
Yes, I've got nothing running in July. I have two in August and one in September, and they're all in different places.
And the best place people can connect with you and stuff like that is go where, Mitchell?
Yeah, I'd love them to go to my website, which is mitchellskarnesauthor.com. They could also email me if they wanted to do that directly at mitchellskarnes@gmail.com.
All right. Appreciate it, Mitchell. Thanks again for an awesome podcast.
All right. Thank you.
All right. That was a special simulcast of the Neil Haley Show in the Mitchell